President Trump says they were all obliterated. We'll have to wait and see because it's too early for battle damage assessment, actually. Although it sounds like they used P for plenty. It's interesting how they did the strike because they had some B-2 bombers that took off from Whiteman Air Force Base, and they flew very publicly with their tracking devices on as they were flying across to Guam. Now it appears that they actually did that as a decoy, because while they were flying west to Guam, there was another group of B-2 Spirit bombers that were flying east, and they were flying without their things on. They couldn't be tracked, and that was the surprise element, along with President Trump, of course, saying that they would be making the decision within 2 weeks. After the strikes, the Iranian government came out with a statement saying that we are now at war, and every American, wherever we are, is now a target, according to the Iranian government. Now, this just shows what an immoral and bully government they are. Obviously, it is not in keeping with just war principles to say that every American civilian is now a legitimate target, because that's not how wars work. The United States and Israel both have very carefully conducted all of their military operations over Iran to avoid civilian casualties, warning people to get out of the way before they make strikes, striking only military-related targets. Iran, for its part, has been striking at civilian targets only, as far as we can tell, and this is just par for the course for Iran. Now, that does raise some risks when it comes to global travel, and for our troops that are in the region at bases across the Middle East. They say that the United States is evacuating some of their bases in Iraq. I hear from my people in Erbil, where there's a sizable American presence, that there's a lot of helicopter activity tonight. That means probably that they're moving people out of harm's way as best they can. But I would say that we should expect some retaliatory strikes on U.S. troops in the region, and maybe even some sort of homegrown terror in the United States in retaliation for these strikes.